Hey guys, I yesterday I was in Penrith and I decided to check out the new movie Abigail, and boy oh boy, it was a vampire flick. But I would call it more of a drama, more of a kidnapping movie with vampire elements. That's what I would say about the movie. It's actually, I've done a little bit of research. It's actually loosely based on a older movie called Dracula's Daughter. And the basic synopsis is a kidnapping set up by 6 people. Well, conducted by 6 people. And the width is only 3 of the actors in this particular group I was aware of. You have Catherine, specifically from Ant-Man Quantumania. She is Cassie Lang. You have Dan Stevens from Downton Abbey and Beauty and the Beast. And you also have another actor, the name escapes me, but I do believe he was in X-Men 3. He was one of the mutants, I think, that joins forces with Eric Lencher. Please correct me in the comment section below. And they kidnap a little girl who happens to be a ballerina. Now, they were told originally not to indulge any of their names or any backstories. And then they're told they have to stay in this house for 24 hours, and they're expecting a bit of a payday. If the father doesn't pay up, well, let's just say one of the kidnappers gets quite close to the little girl, develops a bit of a trust. Well, as you see in the trailer, we've come to find out this little girl, who I know from Netflix's Matilda, she's actually the actor who plays Matilda, is actually a vampire. And we discover that her dad is quite up there in the gang world. And she's every so often, she brings together some of her dad's enemies and picks them off one by one. This movie was so well paced, I have to say. You don't get a lot of the vampireness. Like, it's not like go boom, 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 sort of like horror movie. It's very spaced out horror movie. And now, like, as I said, it's more of a drama with horror elements. And the way that they actually dispatch of the vampires is also, I would say, a little bit on the unique side. And the way that they look in their vampire form is also quite unique. And this movie, I would probably put this at maybe above like a kiddie horror movie, let's say something like Hocus Pocus or Beetlejuice or something like that. But not to the level of something like My Bloody Valentine, Friday the 13th, House of Wax, the remake. Sort of in between. The language is really out. There's a lot of F-bombs, a lot of swearing involved, which probably would push it to maybe an R-rated just because of the language. I know how you Americans are prude about your language. Just grow back backbone, you American weirdos. The cinematography and the set design was so perfect. The acting alone, the acting felt real. Like, it didn't come off as forced. Acting across any of our characters that we meet, it doesn't come across as being forced. It feels very part of the story, and like you can it felt like genuine scares, genuine terror, which I like that style of movie, whether it is a horror, drama, whatever. If I can believe that this is how X, Y, and Z would behave in this situation, then I love it. I think as a gore hound, you wouldn't really get much out of it. Or someone who loves like a slasher, like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think it's probably more on the line of maybe like the first the original Chainsaw Massacre, not necessarily the remakes or something like that. It's very much that sort of level, slow burns. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, question, will I purchase it either physically or digitally? The performances are quite strong, so I probably will either see this again in theaters or definitely pick it up. And I have to say, this was made before the lockout, but unfortunately, one of the characters, I think it's Angus Cloud, he's the actor's name. He never got to see this movie brought to the big screen, and it was really nice that they did like a in memory at the end of the movie. I didn't know who the person was. Unfortunately, I'd never seen him before. So I can't compare his work to this one, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And the weird thing is, the actor who actually plays I'm gonna call him Matilda, this is what I know as Abigail's dad, and actually Dan Stevens has a bit of a connection. That would be Downton Abbey, and they both were the husband of the same character. Unfortunately, no screen time. So I would definitely call this a 3 out of 5. So have you sat through Abigail yet? Please write in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you think another movie I should check out, either in theaters or home release, please also let me know. Now I shall see you very soon. Ciao.